Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. To me, this said more about Kansas, and we knew how good Houston was, but to see Kansas get their kind of pants pulled down like this on the road in this kind of a game, in that kind of an atmosphere, Jeff, that's a red flag to me for this group.
Yeah, when Doug and I did our show yesterday, I said, listen, Houston's going to get revenge because they were embarrassed at Allen Fieldhouse. Remember, Kansas played their best game of the year, made every shot. Shed was terrible in that game. They kind of made it a game a little bit, but they should have lost by 30. So you knew they'd come out, with something to prove here. And Shed's been terrific. He was great today. But again, you're not playing against like the real Kansas team right now. McCullough didn't play in the second half. He looks hurt every game he comes back. He's got that bone bruise in his knee that just hasn't healed and probably isn't going to heal. If I'm Bill Self, I'm not playing him in the Big 12 tournament. There's no reason to. Be a one and done at this point in the Big 12 tournament because honestly, you need rest. Right now, you're probably on the 4 line, 3-4, somewhere around there. Honestly, it probably does you better. Go to the 5. Go to the 5 at this point. Who cares? Just get a healthy McCullough, a healthy Hunter Dickinson, come out, maybe get, again, Timberlake more minutes, play some of these other guys that didn't play a lot, maybe get the confidence up a little bit, and you can make a little bit of a run because at their best case scenario, and I heard Bill Self say it today, he's like, listen, I'll take my starting 5 when they're healthy against just about anybody's. And he's right. He's right. But McCullough's not healthy. Hunter's not healthy now. And you have no bench. So, yeah, you'll take your starting 5, but you have no bench. And Furphy looked completely overwhelmed today physically, where that wasn't the case because you're playing in the home, in front of your home crowd. You get off to that great start. You make a couple of shots. You're feeling good about yourself. And today it was completely the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Doug?
Well, if Jeff remembers, he said, he thought Houston played poorly the last time. They didn't play poorly. Kansas made shots. I mean, go and look. And Houston had 4 turnovers playing there. Kansas made everything. And I thought that this game would go one of 2 ways. If it was close, I thought Kansas would win. Otherwise, I thought it'd be a blowout, which it was.
You did say that. You did say that. That's right.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't know that they'd shut down Dickinson and they'd shut down McCullough, but it was going that way anyway. Houston's really, really good, guys. They're just really good.
Yes.
They cover the earth with all that length and athleticism and toughness. And they have an elite shooter. They have an elite point guard. They have an elite coach. They have good culture. They have toughness. They're really good. They're a deserving number 1 team. And I would, if we got into the conference discussion and you said, hey, is there anybody else in this league that could win a national championship? I'd say no. But the league is a bitch because they're just not a lot of easy nights. I mean, if Oklahoma State and West Virginia are the easy nights, first of all, West Virginia has got they actually have dudes. They have a talented roster. They're just a mess because you basically have an interim head coach. But they only played Oklahoma State once. I think they only played West Virginia once. They played Kansas twice, play everybody, all these other teams twice. They went and beat BYU, smacked BYU. They've played against a bunch of different styles, and they've kind of vanquished them all with, that one, a couple exceptions here. So I like this Houston club a lot. But I'm also not selling all of Kansas stock. It's like, man, did Bill sell his soul to win that national title? Because last year, remember, he was sick, and they're not the same when you don't have him. And then this year, the idea that those guys are going to be up and healthy and ready to go in, what is it, a week and a half? I don't know. Bone bruises do not heal in a week and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Hunter needs his right arm. He never uses it, except a hook. But they just have no margin for error if those guys aren't right.
Yeah, and they have no margin for error even if those guys are healthy, right? Because they basically have 4.5 starters. You know, Johnny Furphy had that 1 3-week stretch where he was unconscious, and he's kind of come back to earth a little bit. And you know, it doesn't look like he's the second coming of Svi anymore, but he's looked like a freshman. And that's what freshmen are supposed to do: look good in flashes and then struggle for flashes. So I'm off the Kansas bandwagon.
Timberlake had played a little bit better recently, you know, and people were, and then I watched him. You know, the way to beat Houston is you have to skip the ball because they load up defensively so much. They make you throw it all the way across court. He caught one wide open and he hit backboard before rim, and like he just at that level, whatever it does, he just doesn't
tough
translate.
Game for him. Right. That's a hard matchup.
Right. But those are the games you're going to be playing here the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. You want to go deep. You're right.
Yeah. And look, just
Pause.
One last note on Houston.
Pause.
Yeah, I heard that. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.